He's one of the last guys you want to target in coverage. It's the Raiders and the Chargers on Thursday night primetime.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Glad you could join us, everyone. Alongside Black Hewitt up in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And this contest isn't quite the level matchup that typical good games are going from, partner. One side clearly favored over the other.
Well, you know where this comes from? A trap game. That's where this comes from. In any sport, from the NFL, basketball, soccer, playing at home, we know this could be the great equalizer that gives the steepest underdogs a fighting chance.
To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And off we go from... Here's Carter on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack while the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Trying again, following the sack. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. So on fourth down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for four. Touchdowns, Kate. Maybe he just finds the end zone once, like last week. To be the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just one touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to kick himself from behind the line, thanks to a great effort defensively.
Jukes one defender. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. He gets a half dozen on the carry. That's also going to bring up 36.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Throw on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long. convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap.
Still first
the
down.
holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Double the distance to go. It's now 1st and 20. Running it after the penalty. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Rohit Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. This is ahead for about 5. Stopped by Deion Henley. Got him 5 yards back, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler. Get it done. Here's a throw. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first. They're set up at the 35 now. To throw it on 1st down. Searches from the pocket. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play. You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Now looking to throw. Big gain downfield. And he gets the first just before he's tackled.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders have a great first drive and get the game's first points. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get it out of the way, big time.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. So the LA offense getting out there for their 2nd drive. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Herbert. Short pass brought in. Has some daylight through the 40. And what a hit there. Alex, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play. then go to work after.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Completes this one to Otten. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
That one's incomplete over the middle. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. The incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now Herbert again. This one to Williams out left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Winford 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. Secures this at the 17. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Raiders and their running back about to get back to work. And that touchdown on their opening drive, more of what we've come to expect from him this season. You can see he's one of the league's best at finding the end zone thus far. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he'll find the space he needs to get this up to the 25-yard line. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
We've arrived at the... Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. He throws a bullet deep to the right. Forces one through double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Throw left side, complete. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Brought down by Fred Warner.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes...
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's on the move. Completed to his running back. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll have it down to almost the 10-yard line. Halfway there on 1st first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Back to the well again. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Trying to work quickly now. They give it to him again. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Raiders take a 13-0 lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Evans now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Charger offense making its way to the field. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. A lot of grass ahead. And the Raiders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty.
Still
and
first down.
We're going to wait to see how they respond. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. They'll run here following the penalty. Oh, he trucked that defender. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Another carry for him. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain, and things looking a whole lot better now. 3rd and 3 upcoming.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
They'll run it here on 3rd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. They're working quickly here. Running for it on 4th. And this time he gets it done. Touchdown! The Raiders take a 20-zip lead. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff.
Yep.
Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's Carter on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers.
Go.
The first carry now for Kyren Williams. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. It's the Chargers with 2nd and 6. From the 29. Escape. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Working quickly here. Here he is on 3rd and long. And that's away for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. This one misses the tight end. And that brings up 4th and long.
This is why we hear about close. So often when you evaluate players, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Raiders and this running back headed back out for a new series. No return on that punt. And it'll be Raider football. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Finds him on a crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Man in motion here. To throw here on 1st down. As a man, Justin Jefferson. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Looking for a throw here. Forced out to his right. He can run it. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
They'll try and punch it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense working quickly. He gets another shot here. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. It'll be a gain of only 1 on 2nd, so that brings up 3rd and goal from the 2. him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Raiders continue piling on to this lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Evans now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Drops to a knee, and that pesky final second runs off. So we're to the end of our 1st half. That is the halfway point here on Thursday night. Now we'll go coast. Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the 3rd quarter. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Raiders back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting second right now across the league in rushing yards. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Blown back in the backfield, and he loses the football. And it's scooped up by the Chargers. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
We're using this play
So just like all touch.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for Raiders first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
The give here on 2nd. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you can feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Now a give on the counter. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense in the hurry up now. Here we go, right up the gut. And he gets in, touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring 1. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's Carter on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Surtain has it. And the Raiders get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sets the need for a splash play and delivers.
Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Back to the well again. Space to the left. And they take this in for the score. The Raiders call transition into points. And he's done it so many times before in just this game, Brock. There he is again in the aeration.
I think they're running out of ways to celebrate.
I think so, too.
Right? They work on these things. They love these celebrations. But, my gosh, he's made a habit of visiting the end zone. And it's his effort, it's his want to, it's his will that has carried this offense forward for much of the game.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Evans now to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And I don't think we can really call these highlights, partner. Shall we just... They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
He finds McConkey. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Herbert on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Straight ahead with Williams. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Throw complete to Williams. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And the Chargers will have a first. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he's not called at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. From the red zone now. Finds McConkey. And he's going to end up out of bounds, which will end our 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. The Chargers have it to start the 4th in a game that seems pretty far out of reach. Second and 3 now. Play action now for Herbert. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Chargers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers take 7 points off the deficit. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They give it to him again. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down. First down, and they go right back to it. Down the sideline to the 45. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from the score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him. I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Take your shots, and some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
This time it's a passing play. Drops back. Buccaneers are holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
The Chargers into a nickel set. 3rd down. Pass play coming here. Chased out to his right. He's running for it. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Raiders throwing 6 more on the blowout. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't grant it. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
It's taken in by Williams. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your off.
Has a little left, room to run. Still fighting forward. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers putting up points in a game decided. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. This offense headed out as we get Starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a toss headed right. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a gain of 3 for him, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Now we're on the counter. And he fights his way forward to get this to the 45. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. It's a gain of only 1. Still 3 yards to go here on 4th down. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit. That brings out the flag.
Ball start. Offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he's bottled up at the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st and 10. Herbert. Got Williams, and it's complete.
Go,
And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you can hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And as we play in October,